Hey there, Cross Park. Have a couple of things to tell you about the two coming Sundays. This Sunday, the 18th, and next Sunday, the 25th. I'll do the 25th first. We are going to be having an informational meeting after the worship service on the 25th. That's not to vote on anything, but just to give you updates on, for example, the 2026 budget. And we will also update you on some leadership transitions going on in our among our leadership and our staff, and also updates on the leadership training process, where things stand as far as the Lord providing us with new elders, deacons, and shepherdesses. So, info meeting after worship next Sunday, the 25th. This Sunday, we will be looking in worship at Genesis chapter 45. That's about 6 chapters from where we were this past Sunday. So I'd encourage you to give that section 39 to 45 in Genesis, give that a read or a listen, maybe while you're working out or taking a walk. So Genesis 45 on Sunday morning in worship. Now, we found out earlier this week, might have been Tuesday, that HEMB is going to be doing the remediation for the asbestos issue in Magnolia. They're doing that, which we're excited about. That's great. But they're doing it this weekend. And so we've had to adjust our plans for Sunday morning because we are not going to have access to Magnolia. We'll be able to use the outdoor restrooms that are connected to that building, but we won't be able to go inside Magnolia because of the remediation work that they'll be doing. So we are still going to have worship at 10:30, but we've had to make some adjustments. First adjustment, I'll just go through chronologically, kind of time-wise. We'll still meet at 10:30, but we aren't going to have we're not going to provide coffee ahead of time. We don't really have a place to set that up inside. We will make sure there's some water there, but would encourage you to bring your own coffee on Sunday morning. We'll gather at 10:30 for worship. But where we will gather will be down in Sycamore. So we can't gather inside Magnolia. We're not going to do it outside because it'll be 29 degrees or something on Sunday morning. We're going to be down in Sycamore, which is where the adult Sunday school has historically met. So that's the kind of the longer, skinnier cabin down below Magnolia. You can access it from the lower lot or park in the normal lot and just walk kind of through the basketball court down to the right. And that's where we will be. There will be some heaters set up on the way to Sycamore, but we'll be in Sycamore at 10:30 for worship. No need to bring your chair. We do have access to all our chairs, and we can get them set up in there. I don't think we've ever had a worship service down in Sycamore, so we'll all be learning as we go. The other thing to mention about the service is we will make sure it's live streamed. So if for whatever reason you're not able to come, you'll still be able to access it online. But then the last, and maybe for many of us, the more significant piece is because of what we have access to and don't have access to, we are not going to be able to offer children's ministry on Sunday morning. So that means this coming Sunday, no nursery and no pull out during the sermon. So no children's worship. That's a change. You weren't expecting that. We weren't expecting that either as a staff, as a leadership. But given what we're going to be able to access and not access, it's what we need to do. So we will pretty much, I think it's once a quarter, every 5th Sunday, we've been in the pattern of having what we call a family service when there's no children's ministry offerings. So we're in that rhythm, in that pattern, but this week wasn't expected to be that. So we are kind of asking you to flex or to use the flexibility muscles that we have fairly well developed here at Cross Park. But we are sorry for the change, that kind of last minute change of having no children's ministry this Sunday. But we are going to have some printouts, some handouts, some things kids can color on and that sort of thing. So we'd welcome and encourage everybody to come on Sunday morning. No need for you to stay away. From a leadership perspective, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have your children in the worship service with us. And we'll make provision for them, but would encourage you maybe to bring along a snack for them, and bring along maybe if they have a favorite coloring book or a journal that they want to keep Sunday notes in or drawings in. That's great. Just so you have the heads up that there will be no children's ministry on Sunday morning. But we will meet at 10:30 down in Sycamore, and we will live stream the service so that you're able to access it. And then, Lord willing, all the remediation stuff will get done, and we will be able to be back in Magnolia next Sunday, the 25th. Cross Park, love you. Looking forward to being with you on Sunday morning. Grace and peace.